Hello, everybody. So, it has been a while since I've published a full length video for all of you here, and I'm going to kind of test out the waters, get some energies, do a quick reading for all of you. So, we're going to look at love and relationship and connection, talk to the guides tonight and get some cards, channel some messages. So let's see what we have for you. All right, so we have the Dawn of Wands that's coming in, Page of Wands with inspiration and potential with the Emperor. So this is somebody that it seems like wants to message you, wants to reach out to you. They have something rather serious that they want to express to you. We have the Judgment card coming in. So it feels like it's somebody who is looking for a second chance with you, somebody who wants to make amends. That's Judgment, wants forgiveness, wants to open up a path and kind of like a doorway for you to have a second chance or at least have some forgiveness inside of a situation. You could be dealing with an Aries here. It doesn't have to be, but it's the energy of Aries taking action. And the Emperor really knows what he wants, and he's very sure of what he wants. And this Emperor here has had an awakening. So with the Judgment, it's like they're being called back to you. They've had major revelations in their life around your connection. It's something that they can no longer ignore, is what I'm hearing. The Hermit's there at the bottom, so it's telling me that it's somebody that you haven't had communication with, or it's been very sparse. It's Virgo energy coming in, and that's where the south node of the moon is right now. So I feel it's somebody who's been doing a lot of soul searching. They've been in a quieter place. There's somebody that has had to really replenish their energy and do some healing. And that's probably where you've been at too. So let's see what else we have that wants to come in for you. The World. And that's kind of the revelation there, because it feels like this person, they're holding up a crystal ball now, and it's like they're getting a glimpse of their future without you. And I feel that they've also, that's part of the Judgment and the awakening, is that they've been shown perhaps like what the future could look like with you if the two of you made amends. And they are doing a lot of deep healing. They have been doing a lot of deep healing. I feel there's like a huge energy of they had to find themselves. They had to look for the light from within. And I really feel that they did that with the Page of Wands, because she is like talking about the light from within, the inspiration, the passion returning. We have the Eight of Cups, new beginnings, and walking away. And so I feel that that's what happened here inside of your connection with this person. One of you walked away. They may have even walked away, and it led to a rather painful ending here. But I do see that somebody wants to come in and at least have a conversation. I feel this Emperor here, they've really been praying for it. They've been praying for this kind of courage to come forward, because I think it's taking them a lot of courage, especially if you left the connection, especially if you walked away, or if they did. The Eight of Cups always goes back to strength. We have the Death card. So now we're really seeing this profound change that's happened inside of this person, Scorpio energy, this profound change that's happened inside of this person, and a deeper self-awareness since you've been gone. Hearing the Kelly Clarkson song, "Since You've Been Gone, I Can Breathe for the First Time." And maybe that's how you're starting to feel, is that I think even you're getting some of your power back. So let's look into your energy and see where you're at. This is where your person is currently at. They could have had some major shakeups in their life even. Like, I'm seeing them being transformed in a very big way. The Ace of Wands came out. So if you felt like the fire went out, it didn't. I think it just, there was something within this person. It was almost like a dark night of the soul that they were going through. And they're getting up their willpower to come towards you right now. So for you, we have the Eight of Rings. You've definitely been putting a lot of your time, energy, and attention into work, into yourself. We have the King of Rings with the Eight of Rings. So I feel you've really been focused on your work. Two of Pentacles or Two of Rings. It's all Pentacles energy. It's all earth energy that's coming in for you. And it's where you've been juggling a lot. I also feel like you've been regaining some of your balance. I feel that you've been working on your self-worth. All of those things, like since this person has been gone, you may have more responsibility in your life right now. You may have more abundance in your life right now. You may be feeling healthier right now. And it's almost feeling like with the King of Pentacles, like you're even a little bit more stoic. So it doesn't seem like you're all in the feels in this moment. Like you may have glimpses of that, and that's the Two of Pentacles where you're like, oh, I got to rebalance myself. But it's where like you've really been focused on your material world, your worth, your value, your job, you know, creating stability for yourself. So I don't really see you as being like super deep in the emotions right now. So let's see where else we go with this. I'm seeing a lot of different energies here. Like I was saying, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we've got Pluto and Saturn as well. And that World card, it is like the end of a cycle. And I do feel like the person that we're talking about went through a dark night of the soul, and they're really just emerging from that right now. Or they've been emerging from that for a while, and now they're getting up the willpower and like the chutzpah to come forward towards you. So, okay, for your energy, it fell over their change, it fell over their metamorphosis, it fell over their hermiting energy. We're getting the Eight of Wands for you. So that's alignment and progress, and that's fire energy, Sagittarius, where I'm feeling like for you, you're not going to accept anything less than something that's very spiritual and spiritually aligned coming towards you. Because the Eight of Wands is full of so much light and power and spirit. It's pure spirit. So, and it's Cupid's arrow. So I feel for you, it's like it has to be aligned for you spiritually. And you do want that message. So it's showing me that you're open to receive, but it has to be something that comes to you aligned, and comes to you like full of spirit. And that's where there's truth. So it has to come to you true. Another eight. So I'm seeing repeating eights here. Let's see what else we have for your energy. How do you feel about this person? These want to come out. I'm going to take them. How do you feel about this person? We're getting the Nine of Swords. So it's something that has caused you a lot of pain and a mental anguish and conflict within yourself. The Nine of Swords. So let's see what else for you. Yup, and the Eight of Swords, where I feel it triggered a lot of fears in you. The eights seem to be very prominent here with the Eight of Swords. The eights repeating now 3 times. So this has taken a lot of energy out of you and out of this person, both of you. And it's karmic here. And not necessarily in a bad way, but with the eights, it's the sign of eternity, where what goes around comes around. It's where all of these eights, the two of you are actually leveling up, like you're becoming more it's giving you both more of a mastery. So there's something about this relationship, and I feel like I have to sneeze, that's helping the two of you level up in your life and achieve more of your own inner power. And so with the Eight of Swords, it's actually like, I feel there was a time where you were feeling very trapped in this. Like you didn't really know what to believe, what to think. It made you feel like you were bound, so in some way you were feeling bound to this, but also I feel there were things inside of this that you didn't want to see because she's usually blindfolded, but then I feel like you saw them, and so it was a process for you. Queen of Cups, how you feel about this person, you really do love them, and I feel like you wouldn't still be watching this if you didn't. It was authentic love. It was very high virtue. Like you came to them with your cup overflowing, very intuitive as well. So it's like you had a very strong feeling about this person, Cancerian energy, and it is the energy of the mother and giving that beautiful, nurturing love. So I'm feeling like, gosh, you really love this person, and that was truly from your heart and probably still is, but the swords energy was like almost too much to bear for you because that can be such a state of confusion. And for you, we have the Seven of Rings. So it's like you're really reevaluating all of this. And I think that's why you've turned more to the things in the physical world that you can control, your daily routine, your work, the energy that you put into your life, the way that you take care of your own business. That's the stuff that you can control and that you can make great strides in. So that's beautiful for you. But how you feel about them is the Seven of Pentacles or rings with what's the investment here. And so you're in that kind of, I call this my retrograde card, reevaluating, reassessing. But again, it's from a very kind of pragmatic place. It's very kind of logic based. And I think that's a powerful place for you to be because this person has been through a big dark night of the soul. And at the bottom of the deck, how you feel about them. Well, you do feel that it's somebody that if they came to you with their heart on and like their stuff kind of worked out a little bit more, that you could have a solid future with them. 10 of Pentacles, you could really build something solid with them and you would be totally on board to invest. And the Dawn of Rings with the Page of Pentacles, it's like if this energy is correct and this timeline comes to pass, then you're willing to start this fresh. You're willing to start this fresh, but there has to be that grounded energy to it. And it's almost like, what's the plan? I don't know if any of you ever watch Modern Family when they would say, what's the plan, Phil? But it's like, what's the plan, Phil? Okay, this is great. What's the plan? So let's end with a couple of closing messages and let's see what's the outcome for you for the next 30 days. We got a bunch of cards that fell. So we have fireplace, which is really nice. And you can see the two chairs are like they're waiting for you. It has that very cozy feeling of hearth and home and family and coziness and passion. Rebirth, creation, and passion. So it's a renewal that occurs. Something in your life is scheduled to renew. And it's also talking about for a renewal to occur, something must come to an end. So if you were dealing with something with this person, whether it was a pattern with all those eights there, a pattern of behavior or a pattern of in and out, non-committing type of energy, that has to come to an end in order for the rebirth. We have next 30 days, the stairs with progress. So it is talking about advancing. Each step will be worth the effort. So continue to push forward. And we have the mirror. So the triggers are going to come up. You're going to show each other some things about yourself. They may have some constructive criticism for you as well. So I feel with all the work that you've been putting in, I feel you're going to be open to that. So I think it's really about hearing each other out with that mirror energy. And this one came out as well, the greenhouse, growth, success, and maturity. Expect positive outcomes from your good deeds and past efforts. So it's like everything's growing, but with a greenhouse, it is in more of a controlled environment. It's not stuff that's like out there in your backyard that you're trying to grow and it's subject to critters and a hailstorm or wind or, something that you can't control. The greenhouse is very controlled. So I feel like it is about the environment, and it's going to take the right amount of light and nurturing and humidity and like all of those moving parts. And that's why I feel like for you, you're really coming up as this king of rings. So you are kind of having that mastery over the planning. And if they're coming to you as an emperor, then they're going to be in that space too. And remembering that the Queen of Cups is really who you are in your feminine energy. So, and with them, they have that Page of Wands that's going to be excited and open to the possibilities. So just remember, I think, what's the plan, Phil? Like the two of you really need to have that plan about how you are going to make this work, and understanding that this situation is revealing parts of you and them that still need acceptance. And I think that's a big thing, but it's also where you both have to be transparent. And maybe for the two of you, that was an issue in the past, was coming towards each other with full on transparency, vulnerability, and not repressing all of that. And I'll just end with a quick note that the only planet that's retrograde right now is Pluto. And so a Pluto retrograde is going to help us to identify where our deepest fears are, what we are repressing, what we're not wanting to look at. And so if you utilize the Pluto energy with that mirror, for one another, I think that you could make great strides. I think you're really going to have to put in the effort here and have that environment that is supportive of this kind of growth that it seems the two of you are doing. But also remembering that if you come together and you don't see that change, that metamorphosis, that soul searching, soul work within this person, then this may not be your message. So I am sending you lots of love and light. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. Sorry for the setup. This was kind of a last minute. I just wanted to test it, and I'm recording it live, but it's not public. So I'll see if I'm going to publish this or not, but I want to get back on YouTube. I want to start doing more readings for you all. I want to really focus on love and relationship, and maybe even go sign by sign and do the love and relationship readings. And yeah, I'm just testing out the waters here. So if you're still a sub, hello, send me a message, leave a comment, tell me what you're looking for. It's been so long since I've connected with a lot of you. And also, I can still do the camera down type of readings as well. I kind of want to start going live and just do live readings because I don't have to spend the time uploading them. Also, I'm on TikTok. I finally bit the bullet and started a TikTok. It's Sedona Angel. And I'm doing lots of readings there. They're like anywhere from 3 minutes to 10 minutes long. So feel free to give me a follow over on TikTok. I still do personal sessions. I still have many returning clients and new clients. So I really do enjoy the personal sessions. We usually meet over Zoom. So definitely let me know if you're interested in a personal. And that's about it. So I will talk to you all soon. Take good care. Namaste.